This is a Seek and Search video. This is KARL-JAMES LANGFORD of Archaeology Cymru. This video is sponsored by BAVO, Bridgend Association, Voluntary Organisations. The buildings in front of us are part of the old Penrhys estate, but not as old as Mynachdy Penrhys, the monastery beyond, which is marked by a statue of the Lady, a very hallowed site before the Normans and after the Normans. Beyond those trees would have been an Eisteddfod held over 900 years ago. But what I'm more interested in today is the location that we're standing on at this present is hallowed ground. This is the site of Erw Beddau. Erw Beddau was the location of a battle between two princes of old, two princes of Cymru. Erw Beddau, beyond this electrical substation, marked on the maps back in the 1800s, are burial mounds, humps and bumps beyond, within the ash trees and within the rowans. Is this site actually the place of the Battle of Erw Beddau? The battle itself was said to have set two princes of Cymru, Iestyn ap Gwrgan of the south of Glamorgan and Rhys ap Tudor. Now this date that we're talking about is 1085 or thereabout, a time when the Normans were coming into Cymru. Iestyn ap Gwrgan is meant to have betrayed his fathers of old and sided with Norman mercenaries against Rhys ap Tudor. Rhys ap Tudor is said to have been defeated on this very spot. So let's go a little bit further and look at the great mound in the distance, going beyond Tyler's Town and into the Ferndale Valley. It's a very secluded spot, this. At one stage, this landscape would have been very different. The conifers in the distance, these would be the ancient woodlands of old, the oak and the elm and the ash trees. Erw Beddau. Erw Beddau, if you look at Coflaen, the royal ancient monuments of Wales website, you'll see on Coflaen that this site itself marks the graves, as I've mentioned. Maybe where we're going up now, this was the place that Rhys ap Tudor and his 500 men tried to resist the armies of Iestyn ap Gwrgan and his Norman supporters. So if we look over again in those humps and bumps, there you will find those mounds. On the map, which I'm going to probably put a better version up as well, it shows more than 5 mounds. So I think I'm actually walking on those disturbed mounds today. As I've mentioned, are they Bronze Age burial mounds? Are they mounds associated with the fallen of old back in 1085? Iestyn ap Gwrgan defeated Rhys ap Tudor, and it's said that after the battle, Rhys ap Tudor fled and went to a nearby farmhouse, and he was betrayed by his own countrymen. Why? Those are the stories of old. He said if you look in the cracks and crevices of the mountainous regions here, you may one day find the golden crown ar Rhys ap Tudor. It would be another 200 years before the whole of Cymru is subjugated under the heel of the Normans, the English, and those traitors who betrayed our very ancestors. As we're looking now, as we get to the end of the video, all these humps and bumps, and maybe Rhys retreated this way. One last look behind. It's a beautiful setting actually behind now today, and anyone who lives in the Rhondda Valley loves it, and you can probably understand why. Thanks for watching this video today. Hope you've all learned something. This is KARL-JAMES Langford, video funded by BAVO. Thank you very much.